chart of your real self. There are three figures represented in the chart, which will be referred to as the upper figure, the middle figure, and the lower figure. The upper figure is the I am presence, the I am that I am, the individualization of God's presence for every son and daughter of the Most High. The divine monad consists of the I am presence surrounded by the spheres, colored rings, of light that make up the casual body. This is the body of first cause that contains within it man's treasure laid up in heaven, words and works, thoughts and feelings of virtue, attainment, and light, pure energies of love that have risen from the plane of action in time and space as the result of man's judicious exercise of free will and his harmonious qualification of the stream of light that issues forth from the heart of the presence and descends to the level of the Christ self, thence to invigorate and enliven the embodied soul. The middle figure in the Christ is the mediator between God and man, called the Holy Christ self, the real self, or the Christ consciousness. It has also been referred to as the highest mental body or one's higher consciousness. This inner teacher overshadows the lower self, which consists of the soul evolving through the four planes of matter using the vehicles of the four lower bodies: the etheric, the memory body, the mental body, and the emotional or desire body, and the physical body, to balance karma and fulfill the divine plan. The three figures of the chart corresponds to the Trinity of Father, who always includes the Mother, which is the upper figure, Son, the middle figure, and Holy Spirit, the lower figure. The latter is the intended temple of the Holy Spirit, whose sacred fire is indicated in the enfolding violet flame. The lower figure corresponds to you as a disciple on the path. Your soul is the non permanent aspect of being, which is made permanent through the ritual of the ascension. The ascension is the process whereby the soul, having balanced her karma and fulfilled her divine plan, merges first with the Christ consciousness and then with the living presence of the I am that I am. Once the ascension has taken place, the soul, the non permanent aspect of being, becomes the incorruptible one, a permanent atom in the body of God. The chart of your real self, who is in reality your divine self, is therefore a diagram of yourself, past, present, and future. The lower figure represents the Son of Man or child of the light evolving beneath his own tree of life. This is how you should visualize yourself standing in the violet flame, which you invoke daily in the name of the I Am presence and your holy Christ self, in order to purify your four lower bodies in preparation for the ritual of the alchemical marriage, your soul's union with the beloved, your holy Christ self. The lower figure is surrounded by a tube of light, which is projected from the heart of the I Am presence in answer to your call. It is a cylinder of white light that sustains a force field or protection 24 hours a day, so long as you guard it in harmony. It is also invoked daily with the heart, head, and hand decrees, and may be reinforced as needed. The threefold flame of life is the divine spark sent from the I Am presence as the gift of life, consciousness, and free will. It is sealed in the secret chamber of the heart that through the love, wisdom, and power of the Godhead anchored therein, the soul may fulfill her reason for being in the physical plane, also called the Christ flame and the Liberty flame or fleur de lis. It is the spark of a man's divinity, his potential for Christhood. The silver or crystal cord is the stream of life or life stream that descends from the heart of the I Am Presence to the Holy Christ Self to nourish and sustain through the chakras the soul of its vehicles of expression in time and space. It is over this umbilical cord that the energy of the presence flows, entering the being of man at the crown and giving impetus for the pulsation of the threefold flame as well as the physical heartbeat. When a round of the soul's incarnation in matter form is finished, the I Am Presence withdraws the silver cord, whereupon the threefold flame returns to the level of the Christ, and the soul clothed in the etheric garment gravitates to the highest level of her attainment, where she is schooled between embodiments until her final incarnation, when the great law decrees she shall go out no more. The dove of the Holy Spirit descending from the heart of the Father is shown just above the head of the Christ. When the Son of Man puts on and becomes the Christ consciousness as Jesus did, he merges with the Holy Christ self. The Holy Spirit is upon him, and the words of the Father, the beloved I Am Presence, are spoken. This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Matthew 3rd chapter, 17th verse.